When we think about ghost stories and spooky season, we tend to start with Halloween, because that's when spooky season starts in the calendar, but it's absolutely working up to Christmas. For a lot of us, that means the excuse for this all black nail polish skulls and all of this to be uniform, as if we needed an excuse. I think that the reason all of that helped me write my first ghost story is because the more you understand what you fear, the more you understand what the stories are you're already telling yourself. And my challenge to you today is that you might find there's a ghost story in you that you hadn't interpreted that way yet. If you'd like to write a ghost story, I challenge you to think of something that you fear or something that makes you nervous. It might help to use the word hate. We use the word hate when we mean fear. Somehow it seems more like control. I hate spiders. I hate death. None of these are unreasonable. They're things that we know very little about, therefore our imagination can what if in a negative way quite a lot. But maybe it's something else. Maybe it's a mirror. Maybe it's the fact that you never truly know what other people are feeling or thinking. Therefore it's easy to project onto them, to make a monster where there is none, just because monstrousness is easier to deal with, to hate, than to really go, that's an unknown. So pick something that you hate, in the sense of fear really, and go what if. Take the fear that you have found and say to yourself, what in the world, not in my head but in the world, could I use where someone has to face that? It does not need to be a natural story. My first ghost story or supernatural story was jealousy that became a wolf, but only in the mirror. Only the person whose jealousy it was could see it in the mirror, see it controlling his actions. You could see that as a supernatural event, or you could see that as an emotional event. Either works. Find a monster based on something you're already carrying. I can absolutely promise you that turning it into a story makes you understand it better and understand you better. And that is why in Halloween and in Christmas ghost stories, looking into the shadows instead of going, I can't look over there, deals with the fear.